morning. Good morning to you, Lemony. Yes, that list has grown. And what is today's flag? Today's flag is the Pangender Pride flag. And I was meaning to say this might be the last new flag for a bit. It's the last one that was kind of on my list to feature on its own. Doesn't mean I'm done necessarily, but I may take a break for a bit. So my current thinking is that at least for a while, I'll just have all of them up on rotation, starting tomorrow, and just kind of see how I feel after that. Don't let the flame die out. 100%. Yeah. I just realized what that perspective is with Isabel in that scene. Tom Nook is like filming her or something, right? Like that's where the camera would be in that introduction. It's sort of been in the back of my head thinking about that. I don't know. I think that's what's going on there. But yeah, so Pride, I mean, on Twitch, like Twitch's official Pride celebrations go on until like the 16th or something like that. That's when you still have chances to earn the emotes and stuff. A Sphinx from Gulliver, that's pretty cool. I have kind of been wanting one of these. I think I know where I want to put that. I think up, like toward the back. And all of this stuff is basically supposed to be neighbor presents, but it's actually too much stuff now. I'm just gonna have to sell some things, I guess. But yeah, I'm still thinking about exactly what I want to do. I want to keep some Pride flags up, just kind of generally speaking, because I like that. But at least, yeah, short-term plan is to have all of the ones so far on a slideshow starting tomorrow. Hey Doggo, do those announcements. You can drink your sorrows away through my Gucci little patio. That's fun though. Speaking of pretty doggos, I'll say this a couple times, I'm sure, but I'm going to be jumping up like every half hour basically to check on my dog. She's doing alright, but she got some booster vaccinations last night, and has been feeling a little woozy. I'm feeling a little under the weather last night and this morning. She's doing fine, but I want to keep like a close eye on her. No diarrhea, fortunately. She's like such a kind of wild little animal that she doesn't feel good enough to jump up steps like she normally does. So I basically like lifted her outside so that she could go on our usual walk, and she ended up pulling me around the neighborhood, let me tell you. Can't go up steps, but she did not seem to want that walk to actually end. And she did her business, and it was all good. I was glad to see that. But yeah, she's still definitely feeling a little under the weather, so I'll just be checking on her at, basically at 9 and 9:30. I'm gonna jump up for a minute or two to just see how she's doing. She's probably I expect that she's just gonna keep sleeping. For a while. Hey Elijah, good morning to you. Somebody wanted the tiny dancing doggo at the pound, but it was sold, so you got the big one. I like big dogs too. Before, like, my family used to have big dogs for a long time, which, like, we didn't totally, wasn't like 100% a planned out thing. We thought we were kind of small dog people. And big dogs can be really great. I mean, we love them. We really, really love them. And just loved, like, having them. Yeah, and how are you doing, Elijah? How are you doing today? Just checking on turnip prices. We're getting in our Tuesday morning price here. 81 bells. Comfort doggo or guard doggo? I think a good doggo can definitely do both. We're still looking at a pretty good chance of a large spike here. Eli's got a golden retriever named Cisco. Best doggo ever in all the land. Very nice. I'm doing alright. I had kind of a hard night. I was just talking about this, but my dog got some booster vaccinations last night. Which is good and necessary. Goldfish. Not me. Yeah, my night ended up being a little rough. At first, like, when we got back, Bonsai was feeling great. She was running all around, she was playing with her brother. But I got woken up. I don't know when. My Mars girl was still awake. And apparently, Bonsai had started feeling under the weather. Usual vaccine side effects. But she was keeping an eye on her. And then once she, like, put her back into bed with me, I was, you know, just like, the knowledge had me waking up every little bit and just, like, checking on her. Kind of like a automatic subconscious thing a little bit. Oh, we got Kicks here today. I was just like, I was just awake a lot overnight a bit. I don't think I have paw slippers in this color, and I really like the paw slippers. Fonzie Buddy can be annoying, but great all the time. Very true. But Bonsai's doing okay this morning, but I'm gonna be keeping an eye on her, close eye on her until she's back to full strength. For Bob, what do I have for Bob? I think that incense burner is right up his alley. We should buy some more wrapping paper. And also, I'm expecting a phone call actually with her blood test results. So I may mute the microphone to take that call. We'll see. I'm not sure when that's. They just said this morning sometime. Bonzi the good doggo, Bonzi Buddy, the stupid purple monkey. Yeah, I wasn't totally sure. But I'm familiar. It's funny to me that like became such a meme, honestly. Yeah, I mean, in terms of Animal Crossing stuff, I don't really have any particular plans for today. I've got that, like, burrowing landscaping project that I kind of want to work on. But I might not get to that today. My doggos are so cute, thank you. We sure think so. I mean, I know it's like... we're kind of the equivalent about bragging about your kids or something, but like, I just get hypnotized sometimes by how good my dog looks. Just like, so tiny, but so... just so dog-shaped. I know it's like weird to say, but she's just like such a good dog shape. You know, like, I think if you reduced her to a silhouette, you know, right? Like, you might say, wow, that's a pretty big head on that dog. But you'd also be like, that's, no doubt about what shape that is. The trophy dog. Yeah, that kind of that idea. But I accept a universe in which it's understood that, you know, my dog is the best dog, your dog is the best dog, best boy, best girl, etc. So I hope my boasting doesn't come off too much. From Walt, I want to say I've met Walt. A pet-shaped pet, yeah. Like, Kirby's shaped like a friend, right? I saw, I guess maybe on Amazon they sell, like, really big Snorlax plushes. Like, man, I wish I had 120 bucks just lying around. I would get a huge Snorlax plush, and I would probably keep it on my bed. Snorlax is just a classic. The whole, like, in the first games, getting the Poke Flute to wake it up and all that. So good. I'm not sure I hit all my rocks yesterday, actually. I think I might have skipped them. I know I didn't make another snowboard. Yesterday just ended up being, very distracted yesterday. Another reason why I didn't stream. But I'll probably do an evening stream today, by the way. You want a huge Sonic plush as big as Michael Jordan. Wow, that's... I wanted to say that's gotta be like twice Sonic's normal size. That's definitely a big Sonic. Maybe even Super Sonic. No, I know that's a different thing. I know enough about Sonic that I know Super Sonic's a different thing. I beat Sonic Adventure 2. I'm pretty sure at the end of that... Oh, I guess that's spoilers, sorry. Sorry for the spoilers on the 20-year-old game. But, like, the very, very end of that, you play as Super Sonic and Super Shadow, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool boss fight, actually. Honestly, it's really silly. I've been getting, like, so, torn about continuing to play, the Sonic Adventure 2 randomizer, is I really want to do a regular playthrough. Just like a vanilla, in Sonic Adventure 2, that's the one I was talking about. That's got a pretty cool end segment after you beat the hero storyline, and after you beat the dark storyline. You unlock a third one to go into, and the very end boss fight of that one. Alright, then I won't go into any more details. Sorry for any spoilers. But I think it's really cool if that helps. And like, me thinking about that stuff recently and playing the randomizer has like really made me want to do just a vanilla playthrough of Sonic Adventure 2 again. Sorry, Lemony. My bad. It was unfortunately sort of bound to happen if you were gonna watch the randomizer, because that was dumping in cutscenes from the very end of the game, like early on. I mean, without the dialogue, I don't know how much it still counts, but... mostly I plan to continue with the randomizer, though. I actually installed another mod that further shuffles the music and voice lines. And I downloaded a whole other pack of, like, songs and sound effects that are going to be further randomized in there. That's something that might be fun. Imagine doing the last fight as Dr. Robotnik. It could happen. It could definitely happen. That would be... Gosh, especially the one without the mech that I played. Where he just had the pretty bad kick. That would be really rough. I have too many darn, recipes. Hey, anybody on Twitch right now? You want to try to come take some recipes off my hands? That is a open offer. Have to drop that momentarily. Alright, you're up to try. I'll get my gates open. Just put that away. Pick that up, clean that up. Yeah, I realize that, you know, people are gonna have copies of these, so no worries. I'm sure some are gonna get left here, but really have too many piling up, as you can see. So yeah, please, anybody on Twitch, I'm gonna be putting a dodo code on into chat there. And it'll just be help yourself on those do-it-yourself recipes. Glossmount Airport wants visitors. From the internet, of course. Oh wow. Getting your roof worked on, and it sounds like they're falling over and over. That would make me pretty, like, just low. Give me a good background anxiety while that was happening. No, it was like last week, I think, that I had just started streaming maybe, and then our neighbors, like, had hired someone to cut a branch off a tree behind our house. And we were all just like, no heads up or anything. Understandable, because a branch from a different tree, but a branch came down on their roof and punched a hole through it. There's just a ton of trees around here. Alright, so dodo code open there, open to anyone. You can come shop, grab recipes. Please, take some off my hands. Okay, no calls, no emails. More thunderstorms today. Whoops, okay. I gotta clean these Joy-Cons again. I'm planning to not use Joy-Cons while streaming anymore. I think I've said it before, I'd actually like to use an arcade stick for Animal Crossing, but just need that right stick occasionally, you know? You like to sleep with loud noise, so at lunch in school you'd get so tired because of the screaming, wow. Yeah, when I sleep I either have to use earplugs, or I have to have like a fan or something on. And actually what I did for a long time, I mean sort of seasonally, but for like a couple of years, is I used an app on my phone to record the sound of the one fan I like most. And so like if I travel or something like that, you know, have to sleep on someone's couch or whatever, or at a hotel or something like that, like I'll use the app to play the sound of my fan, and that will make me generally fall asleep like that. That good white noise. Falling noise to you sounds like fans and waves. Hello. Well, internet connection was lost. Hey, I'm sorry about that. I can tell you I didn't... I wish you could see what I see of my Ethernet cable just like hanging out there. What happened? I might need a new dodo code. Let me check this out here. I'm gonna need a new dodo code. Sorry about that, everyone. Haven't seen that particular error come up before. Listen to scream when you sleep. Wow. I would not be able to sleep like that, personally. But, you know, sleep is like a very personal thing. And generally, people gotta find what works for them. I'm just gonna make sure that this is actually connected securely back here. Yeah. On one side of this Ethernet cable, the clip kind of broke, so it can just get pulled out quite easily. But it's in there snug. Snug and sound. I listened to World War II and K through 5th grade lunchroom ASMR. Yes. Both sounds that, I think, different levels of trauma attached to them, but both things that I think can give you nightmares. Not to trivialize either, honestly. I still have nightmares about being in high school. More rarely these days. But, the first high school I was in anyway. Was only there for like a year and a third or something like that. FK1Y2. I didn't really want to be at that school in the first place, was sort of a problem. I don't know. I've been probably pretty hard. I mean, I've just had a bad experience with school most of my life. It can be good. And, you know, if like anybody out there actually enjoys it or misses it or anything like that, you know, I can understand that. I miss the good schools I was at. There were a few that I really liked that I had a very good time at. Good people and good teachers. You know, it's like 2 schools out of the I don't know how many, but they're out there. Welcome back. I don't know, Internet connection lost again. And I say, you know, I know I say this kind of a lot, but I do have my Switch actually wired up. I've got like 30 feet of Ethernet or something going to the router downstairs. That's why you hate quit ASMR? Yeah. Sure. I don't have more to say than that, honestly. But welcome back, welcome back. I do think, as long as like everything goes fine today, and it ought to, I am probably gonna pick up Pokemon Snap and do a Snap stream at like 5 PM my time today. Might be more like 5:15 or something like that, it can depend. Screams in nice tones. I'm not sure how close I am to the end in Snap. I feel like I'm pretty close to it. I might be able to get the credits rolled on it. But I am going to keep using my official strategy guide to try to at least 100% like the photos of the Pokemon. I don't think it's going to be that hard. Like I really haven't played that game all the way through since it came out originally. Also about 20 years ago. I've really had fun going through it again, actually. Like, a lot of stuff I really had basically forgotten. And welcome back, Elijah. Hope you had a good flight. Guides are for 100% no funners. Oh, you'll be there, Elijah? Awesome. Yeah. I'm fine with getting ragged on a bit for using guides and stuff. It's mostly, I mean, there's like a couple different ways I'll play games, to tell you the truth, depending on how I want to play it, like how much time I have. Hello. Welcome back. Help yourself, please. I'm just going to be running around doing my usual morning daily kind of things. For the most part, I do like playing games blind and trying to discover everything on my own. Hey, good morning, Gina. Thanks for checking in here. I hope you have a great day. Doing okay here so far. And only if I won't look up an answer until I get like really stuck. For the most part, I do like to give things a very solid try on my own. But, on the other hand, and partly as I've gotten older, I mean, it sort of depends. If there is something that I want to 100% it, then I'll probably just use a guide. Because it's really annoying to miss stuff, especially in some things like RPGs. It's an adventure, not a tour. That's a very interesting way of looking at it. I like that, honestly. I mean, there can be... You know, I guess what I would say is, like, you know, you can play both ways, right? And I think it's really fine, just depending on what you as a player want to do. I think adventure can be like the most fun, the most rewarding, sort of. But on the other hand, when I played through Majora's Mask myself recently, and it was like pretty much a casual all-mask playthrough, and you bet I used my old N64 Majora's Mask to do the side quests and the masks. Like, I did a lot on my own, but, yeah, basically, basically toured that game using the guide to help me. I have zero regrets. That was one of the best, like, game experiences I've ever had. It actually, like, it blew my mind. Being able to actually, like, doing every side quest. And now, would it have been better if I had been able to do it all on my own, if I had, you know, carefully kept my own bomber's notebook and charted out pages of notes on when character cycles repeat and interact and, you know, all that? You know, you can argue that. I think it's fine if you want to argue that that would be an even better experience. I don't have the time anymore, really. Or maybe I just don't have the patience. A little bit of both. A lot of both, I think. You know, Breath of the Wild was fantastic, though, because I looked up very few things in that. Only a couple of things. You've already done 100% on N64, why not just enjoy in HD? See, I never finished it on N64 myself. Hey Marsgirl, good morning. How are you doing? Hey Austin, good morning to you. Stream's gonna be the usual length today, which means one more hour to go. I may have to take a phone call. I'm sort of expecting a phone call this morning. Why is he not giving me a recipe? Did I already get one from him? Strange. Yeah, stream will go until 10 a.m. my time, which is now 59 minutes from now, slightly under 1 hour. And it's 9 o'clock, so I actually have to jump on, or jump off rather. Put Mario in dress? Good. Need to come on a long stream? The long streams are on the weekends. Generally. But yeah, I'll be right back. I just need to check on my dog. So, 1 minute. she's good. Doggy's fine. Got some guest hosts on stream, huh? That's cool. Yeah, get your recipes in here. Yeah, little dog's doing okay. She's just napping in her crate. And, let's see what put in check. Yeah, I did mean to check that actually. Oh, that's right, Mario did get the, Dress in Odyssey. It's been a while since I played that. That's a good game, though. I didn't... Boy, I should finish playing that, actually. I forget how many moons I got. But I got right up toward the end of that. Odyssey is like sort of a weird game to me. I think it's really good. I think it's very, very well made. But it also feels like barely a Mario game to me, like maybe even less than like, you monster, how could you? Dig my way out, I will. I've worried yet. Yeah, we got some visitors. Hey Angel, how you doing today? Apparently Lemony is trying to get my attention about something here. Okay, excuse me, please. Thank you. I gotta visit everyone. We reached 100 gnomes yet. I haven't been counting in my town. There's a lot. There's too many for me to count. Especially, I mean, there's 2 in some people's houses. 17 sounds low. I mean, it's also way too many. But it also sounds low. I believe you, though. Zero over in vanilla. Yeah, I'm good. Pretty good. Oh boy. Well now. Let's see who we've got camping here. Right after, what do I have for, you could use a pajama dress too. Wish you could decorate the, ocean floor with the gnomes. I too would love to hurl them into the ocean and have them sink. That would be an excellent mechanic to add in there. Oh, not right now. Oh, well, that's fine. It does look good on you. I feel bad yelling at Ange for having 4 gnomes, yeah. You had no idea what life could be like. Better get Clown Dog. Oh, who's here? I don't know if anybody's ready to move out in my town, though. Aw, hi. Hey, Marcel. Oh, I like him. It's like being inside, except you're outside. Non. No. Yeah, he's cute. I'll play a game with you, bud. Oh, one of these days you'll stop being surprised by what I find cute. It's an expansive... I mean, it's all the villagers. I don't know how to tell you. They're adorable. You're welcome to your views, of course. Yes. I like his big eyebrows. And his tea. But I don't know if I've seen that, like, mug being held before. And of course, toe beans. So where's that, Nice. Good. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's ready to move out or anything here. If I had an open spot, I'd invite him. Oh, Bob, you're so cool. Look at his cute mouth. I was looking. I bet he and Pietro would be good friends, though. Yeah, me too, Bob. Tourist board or anything worth having a tourist board for? Any idea what a tourist board even is? I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not sure what a tourist board actually does. Except, like, make pamphlets. Hey man, Sour Gaming, welcome back. How you doing today? I've got my... Why did I open my gates again? Oh yeah, I'm trying to get people to come and take recipes from my island. Because, I was, like, overflowing with extra recipes. Why are we saying angle? Angle clownist? I don't know. But yes, Dodo Code in chat if anybody wants to come over and try to take some of these recipes off my hands. I don't know how many are left, actually. I should check. But I was trying to get those into other people's... Oh, I'm not sure, Angel. That, I'm not sure about. That's... But, like, spelled weird? Yeah. They're still falling on roof. Are you still getting the roof noise? No further elaboration on why Lemony is shouting angle. Is there... looking for an angle on... Well, that's a, sometimes that's a word used for fishing, right? I'm pretty sure I've heard it mostly as like an angler, as another word for fisherman, or fisher person. So maybe Lemony wants to go fishing. Right, and there's the angler fish, thank you, that's a great example. And you know, like anglerfish is a way better name for a fish than like the fishing fish. Dodecahedron. Hey, that's a pretty good shape. Alright, I haven't actually... Ah, but there is angelfish. True. See you later, Elijah. Thanks for coming over. I hope you were able to find a recipe that you didn't have. And I haven't taken a look in Able Sisters yet, so I'm gonna take a peek in here. Oh, I angered him by digging the shop. I hope not. It would be terrible if the shovel, like, left marks on buildings or houses when you hit them. That would be too much. Every time. Mabel, please. Please, every day. We go through this. I will never learn your policy. Coffee cup sparks. Thank you. I do miss the sparks. And affiliate is still a long ways away. I don't know, I could start trying to like hustle on that somehow maybe, but 26 followers, hey, we're over halfway there. It'll take a while. It's gonna take a long time. Someday we'll get that affiliate status. We'll get some fun stuff from that. Oh, I'll take a peek at that. Gotta see if there's anything hip for me today. I guess I do want to like make sure I have all of the colors of these. And I'm pretty sure I don't have white. Oh, those are cool. Nice. I've been just like idling in a whole bunch of Twitch streams and I haven't gotten any more of the emotes. Alright, let's see here, and then I'm gonna... Dido Deco Hedro Nekino Mycon Reco Zomboloid. Okay. Not as familiar with those. Hey, and you got the Pride Toucan. Nice, you got them all. I'm jealous. They're good. Yeah, I've just missed out on some of the rewards a couple of times. Like I've seen in chat where it's like, oh, you know, 10 people get things cause bits. That's okay. You know, I guess like aside from just idling in chats more or in more streams, not sure what more I could be doing. There's still time though. There's still like 9 days, I think. I'm gonna try to get more. I think you were asking for... I mean, you can get the red one if you want to. White and blue. Okay, so I need a black and a red one. You can grab those if you want to, though, Lemony. I can get them later. On what's that? Pride Rise. Cute. Nice. Did they just jump in off the roof? Boy, sounds like Lemony's got a real racket happening over above him. Yeah, roof work does usually sound just super noisy. Great emotes, Angel. Thanks for posting those. That sounds good. Someone I knew in a previous life, I couldn't say. Or couldn't comment on that. I'll give him... Pickle chips. Those are alright. Had those only like once or twice. I guess the thing that like surprised me when I tried them is that they're like dill chips basically. And like they taste like dill to me, they don't taste so much like pickles. And that's probably for the best. I like pickles though. I mean I like regular pickles as well. Most kinds of pickles. Is dill pickle? I thought dill was like a herb. I don't know anything. Or is dill pickle like a kind of pickle, actually? Dill is an herb. That's what I thought. Yeah, so dill pickles I figured were ones where like dill is added to the brine. So dill is like technically a, you know, it's a separate non-pickle ingredient. That said, I've never pickles. I'm just a consumer. What else is home? Oh, it's supposed to resemble dill pickles. Interesting. Honey-flavored potato chips. I'm not sure if I've had just straight honey. I've definitely had honey barbecue, and barbecue chips used to be my like favorite kind of chips, hands down. Used to be wild about barbecue chips, and I'd like all kinds. I'd try like every kind of barbecue chip. I don't think I've had just straight honey-flavored chip though. Sounds like a little straight, like maybe a little plain, but it could be good. You only like honey from the hive? Honey's great. I've definitely I just have a lot of appreciation for honey as a very good sweetener. An ingredient. No, you're fine. I like most kinds of chips, though. The only kind of chips I like I think the only chips that I would actually turn down most of the time are the, like, Old Bay seasoning chips. And I don't like Old Bay seasoning. Just personally, never liked it. I don't know what's in it. There's something in it that I do not like the taste or smell of. You had it right from the hive, and little in the library. Now you can't eat it any other way. I don't think I've ever had honey that fresh. I'm pretty sure. I've had, I will say when I was in, like, 8th grade, we went to, we had, like, a trip to Canada, and part of it we went to, you know, like a maple, or tapper, I'm not sure what you call the, like, commercial maple syrup producers. I guess that. Is Old Bay on your ramen? Interesting. That actually sounds like it could be not bad, Angel. It's interesting. And I mean that to me, since I don't care for it much. It's a good tip, though. But so, and so until like that point, actually, as a kid, I always liked the fake syrup, like the, you know, the high fructose corn syrup. Never seen a real tree syrup. That was what I like preferred on my pancakes. But after going to that like maple producer and trying some like real fresh maple syrup, I've always preferred that since. I'll check it out. Can't do anything when you're leaving on me. And hey, no problem. Have a good flight home. But yeah, ever since then I've been very much on the I will spend. I mean, real like high quality maple syrup is stupid. Like the price is kind of wild. Gnome behind palm tree. Yes. That one's been there for a while too. Glad some of them are still popping out on you. Yeah, that one only get certain angles, but then he's right there. Dodecahedronomicon beyond in the lawn. Alright. Am I still missing a fossil, though? Well, that'll have to be. Do I have to actually close my gates for blathers to assess fossils? Or is it enough for everybody to be home? I think I have to actually close them. That elusive fourth fossil, those have been like impossible for me recently. Angle point? Odd to me because I feel like they should be sticking out like more than ever. Maybe things are getting sort of too crowded. I don't know. Perpendicular. This is starting to almost sound like a Adventure Time episode. Geometric. Mathematical. I like Adventure Time though. Haven't seen the new special yet. I'm not crazy about BMO as a main character. I like BMO as a supporting character a lot. I also don't have HBO Max, so I don't know when I'm gonna see that new Adventure Time special. Fried Bangle. That's a thing, isn't it? This is kind of like some word association beat poetry, something like that. Mango. Are mangoes in season yet? Mars Girl, any idea? Low bro, my show. Never seen Adventure Time, really, Mars Girl. I mean, I think it's good. I think it would be maybe hard to watch through. Like, it might honestly age slightly better in another 10 years or something. It's just a guess. Mangoes should be peak right now. Sweet. Should probably pick some up. Like, the thing with Adventure Time is just that I think, like, might be something to overcome trying to watch it, like, these days. is how much its humor was like instantly kind of in the air, and even shows that weren't like directly trying to do an Adventure Time thing. I don't know, it's one of those things where like so much stuff did, you know, borrow from it, that like going back to it, it can be hard to see like, oh, this isn't like derivative or, you know, etc. It's just like it, you know, it didn't start the random humor or anything like that, but it really crystallized it in certain ways, I think. And probably like an episode guide would be useful. Depending, like, the cool thing about Adventure Time is it does have kind of a decent overarching plot that goes from really the start to the end. But it's also the kind of thing where maybe you want to skip some episodes. Conceivably, you might want to skip some episodes. Me and my guides. Guides exist for a reason. Not everybody has to use them. And I'm not telling anybody that they have to use them. But they can be extremely useful for those who want them. Your last 3 oranges were... Oh, that makes sense, Mars Girl. That stinks. Dealing with trolls, oh no. Watch it while doing chores and art? Sure. That's probably good. It's mostly a show that you can, like, glance up on. There's some good animation in it, though. Like, it's a very good cartoon in the animation sense, for sure. Rolls and bowls? I still have too many recipes, but hey, thank you all for, Oh, you redistributed them, that's helpful. Really, everybody already got a snowflake wall. White review? Sure. Yeah, and I mean, episode guides can be really helpful for long series. I mean, when there's a show that's 9 seasons long, and, oh, are my gates still open? Let me check here. Because I am definitely specifically asking people to come and take these recipes if possible. And again, you know, you don't want to use a guide, definitely don't. But, something like Star Trek is actually another example where, like, Star Trek Voyager, I think, is a really good series. But if you actually want to enjoy it, I think you want to watch the good episodes and maybe skip some of the really bad episodes. It's not necessary, but sometimes it's just a nice way to watch a show. A stupid person who needs to make someone else's island look good, there's nothing wrong with that. I want to make other people's islands look good. I want to make other people's islands and houses look good. I'm gonna go buy those other mage's hats before I forget, like I usually... And I know I have other presents to give. I guess Fuchsia wasn't awake yet. But I missed like 3 other people somehow. More Cupid. Ha! Ha! How do you get that flower below bamboo? You'll have to point it when I run past again. But probably from buying seeds from somebody else's island. Most of the time, if there's a flower you haven't gotten yet, you get it. Give someone a warning, and what do they say? STFU, yeah, that's not cool. That is the wrong way to react to a warning. Blue three-headed flower. Probably windflower? I can tell you off the top of my head that Glossmount natively had... And hey, welcome back, Angel. It natively had cosmos, lilies, and roses. Those are the ones that are my, like, native flowers. And, that seeds were sold here at first. And so in order to get, pansies, windflowers, and hyacinth, I had to buy those seeds from other islands, from other, nooks crannies. Oh, okay, Mars Girl, that's cool. Yeah, which recipe are you looking for? And one more of these. Pansies are your Grammy's fave? Nice. Oh yeah, bamboo stop block is in that pile. Oh, and it's her first name, okay. Nice. I've got too many snowflakes again. Go put a few things into storage here. Oh, that's why they've got a pansy row in front of the house. That's nice. Boy, I don't get like any gold nuggets anymore. That's the first I've picked up in a while. I like flowers. I wish, I'm really glad that... Oh, I wish that I, like, gardened more, sort of. Never quite picked up any of those skills. Couldn't tell you most weeds apart from not weeds, truthfully. Aw, thanks, Angel. Appreciate that, for sure. Somebody says 2 people walk into a house, huh? What is ball? One goes into the other room. I mean, that's a basketball. But I guess there are probably different varieties. Mars Girl vibin'. Might have to do, you know, a bunch of Mystery Island tours. Try to get to Gold Rock Island. One goes to get ice cream and sees a baby's toy in an ice cube tray. Alright, what's for sale today? Did I already look at this? I don't think I looked at this. Bring up our music list here. 4 more songs. Not this one. That's okay. Getting close. And I'll be... Oh, that's the wrong thing to turn off. Misclick there. There we go. I'll be almost a little sad when I finish the music. Catalog. He says, "Why do you have this baby's toy in the ice cube tray?" The other guy whispers, "Ice, ice, baby." Do I have a Stream Deck, Elijah? And do I think you should get one? I don't have one. They seem pretty cool. I know that they make a miniature one, which maybe that's like a better starter. The thing I've been meaning to look into, actually, I'm just gonna take a second here because I was actually thinking about this this morning, to tell you the truth. I was thinking about whether or not I might be able to set up volume adjustments on a Stream Deck, so I'm not forgetting as much to like turn my microphone back on and things like that. I think that they might offer an app. Alright, so this is not rated very well. But there is, there's an Elgato Stream Deck mobile app. I don't know if this is going to, like, show... You're not going to be able to see anything on my screen like that. But I think basically it's supposed to give you, you know, like the buttons on your phone so that you can just hit them to trigger scene changes and things like that. So I'm actually going to be, I'm going to hit install on this and mess around with that later. The Stream Decks do seem useful. I would honestly say, well, the app is $30 per year. I had no idea. You know, I would say, like, wait until you feel pretty comfortable with OBS. You know, just with the streaming software. Just my 2 cents. There's a lot to take in to start. And at least for me, it took me a while before I really felt like I knew what I was doing and like how to approach different things, like using the software. And now that and again, just for me, like now that I like have these ideas more built up in my mind, that is when I've started thinking like, oh, you know, maybe I could use a Stream Deck for this thing or that thing. And the main thing is I really want to find a way to like automatically change certain device audio levels on like scene changes, which I just haven't seen how to do that in OBS. Like normally there is an automatic scene switcher, which I started playing around with over the weekend. You can do some cool stuff with that, but I don't think I saw it do... I don't think I saw it do audio things. Yeah, it's just a scene switcher. The Stream Deck is definitely cool. Before the Stream Deck came out, there was a keyboard manufacturer. They might still be around. They made something called like the Optimus. Maybe the Optimus Maximus. And the idea there, it was sort of like, you know, well, somebody had to do this sooner or later. Let's make a keyboard where each individual key is a tiny little screen controlled by software. And so, of course, like, the full-size keyboard of that one is, I think, like $1,300 or something like that. Really expensive. Such a cool idea, though. Can I play World War II ASMR so I can see how calm it is? I might do that. I mean, I might check that out really briefly on my own time. $100 for 6 buttons. Yeah, see, that's... And the thing is, like, that's frustrating because you could use pretty much the same software with something like this. You know, this is just a numpad that came with my keyboard. you could just map those things onto these buttons and it would do the same thing. And I don't know if somebody's like made, if there is software that'll use like, you know, any other input device, but like you could also use a controller or something like that sitting around. You know, it's very cool that the buttons are little screens and that the screens, you know, are set to tell you what they do. You know, you could also have like write-on labels or something like that. Like they could really put out a cheaper version that's just a few buttons with labels for like, you know, $20, I think. And that would be, you know, it sure would be nice to offer something on like a more affordable level for people. And yeah, hey, welcome Marsgo back. I hope, thank you so much to people for reducing the number of recipes that I've got here. I really genuinely appreciate it. I sort of hate selling them because they could be so useful to people, you know, potentially, theoretically. Or get a button pad and a word gun. I'm not sure what a word gun is, but I like that. And cactus. Aw, this is awesome. Thanks so much. This was overflowing at the start of today. Yeah, feel free, you know, I don't know if you saw over my shoulder into Abel's, but feel free. Hang around, check that out. And at least I found this missing fossil from yesterday, too. Let's see if Fuchsia's awake. Yes, excellent. No, it's really cool how, like, how streaming's advanced as this thing. When I started looking, like, when I started trying to dabble in streaming like 6 years ago, it was definitely a different landscape. Please put those two things in the back. Which what? Which two things? Robots? Wish I had some robots. Oh, I thought I had something wrapped for her. I've made a mistake here. Robots, Robobros? Roboros? Looks pretty great, Fuchsia, honestly. I do still have a few decorations I need to put out. I keep forgetting to put that seaweed down somewhere. Oh, mums. I forgot about mums. Robobros. Okay, these three blue are hyacinth. That's not near. Mummy, Immortal Sunsets. I'm just going to combine those two chat comments because they're awesome. Bob over there. And a Bob Ross series where he drew, like, whatever cheesy movie he just watched on TV. So he just does like Brendan Fraser and the Mummy one day. Ah, oh, Bob Ross, I miss ya. One day he does Bobby Boucher scoring a touchdown. Absolutely. There's like one really good pop artist. I can't remember the name of him off the top of my head, I feel bad about. But, he's done like great great paintings of like Law and Order characters and things like that. I gave a print to my dad once years and years ago. I gotta look that up again. Angel needs like 5 purple hyacinth to grow on your island. I still need to grow 1. There's still a bunch of color flowers I need to really push myself to get growing. Green mums are another I can think of. Bob Ross episode where he does the last anime he saw in his own style. Oh my gosh. That would be like a great that'd be a great web series for a painter to take on. Like Weeb Bob Ross. Otaku Bob Ross. I would really watch that. I would love to see, you know, like an episode of JoJo, like 1 frame of JoJo painted in a convincing Bob Ross fashion. One frame of Initial D. Okay, I think that was all my neighbors today then. Excellent. Maybe I missed one. Maybe not. No, I think that was all of them today. We still got almost 10 minutes to go here. Today's another one that really kind of flew by for me, feels like. Today we will draw a Titan from Attack on Titan. So dip your brush and smack that canvas. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I really... Like the first time someone basically put on Attack on Titan for me and was like, you gotta check this out. I was like, whoa, this is awesome. I'm still keeping up with that one a little bit. Oh, Mars Girl couldn't tell the difference between blue and purple hyacinth. Been growing the wrong kind. Interesting. Wonder if it would be any easier for you to tell depending on like TV or handheld mode. Hello. Hi. It's running around. Hello. I'm gonna dive into the water for a bit myself. I've been wanting to paddle around with the paw slippers on. Just to see how cute that looks. Oh yeah, you can really see the toe beans. They really need to give you like a shark fin hat. Or something that gives you a shark fin on your back. A shark fin backpack, that's pretty obvious, isn't it? You can always read the item name. Yeah, it's true. No, I've been there, Mars Girl. I mean, now sounds like they're walking up your stairs, and it scares you. I know that one. Yeah. I don't like that. Sounds bouncing around can always get me a bit. Ooh. Ooh. Eat the cucumber? I don't think they give you that option. I'm pretty sure. I saw where, like, people are putting out... Saw there's, like, definitely people are catching on that some sea creatures make really good pets or decorations. It looks like the king crab, maybe, is one that just, like, sits out enormously. So I really want to catch another one of those. Or one of those. I forget right now whether I had one yet or not. You know, I'm swimming around here, but we're heading into the last 5 minutes. Either of you two, Mars Girl or Angel, I think you're both still here. Do you want to do like a timer fish off or sea creature catch off? I don't know how you all are on your pockets or if you're feeling like it. The crab scares you, Mars Girl. I mean, crabs are not something to mess around with. Yeah, we could do a fish. Lemony feels like... I mean, you know, if you want to. Just settle in. But, oh, no pressure. No pressure here. Alright, I'll grab my timer here. If you all can get your fishing rods ready, please. And, standard guidelines here. Don't, scare away anybody's fish. Don't go for the same fish. And, no fish bait. I kinda doubt anybody was carrying fish bait on them, but... No, your standard rails and, rules and regulation. I'm a little low on pocket space, but that's gonna be fine. Oh, you need to buy a rod? Okay, wait a minute here. Yeah, just, I think switching it up because we did a couple diving contests the other day. And we'll have to get you in on one of those, Mars Girl, for sure. I feel like we'll be switching it up pretty regularly. Yeah, Crabman likes his Rocket League. I've been wishing that I could get in there with him for some of those. Definitely going to get that on stream at some point. That'll have to be one of these days. I want to get, like, just a little bit of the birthday event while it's going on, even though it's not. Even though it's mostly like, oh hey, look at these things that you can grind points for to get. There's like one extra mode. Just changed the... that's fun stuff. I love Rocket League. I really think that it's one of the best games. You know, not that it's for everyone, of course, but I really think it's like one of the best made games. Okay, my Jazz Beach. I'm gonna break your stairs so you stop thinking about it. Quieter so it's worse. Ugh. You gotta get on your security system and get the traps ready, Lemony. Gotta catch those augers. Alright. I'm gonna give it a few more seconds here. And I'm gonna make this a little bit shorter one. It's gonna be a 3-minute timer. I hope that that doesn't rush people too much. But the fishing is usually faster. And one of these days I'm going to like try to set up my beachfront really nicely for this. Maybe even like set it up into loose zones. Like very, very loosely zone certain parts. You know, I'm not expecting to have like 7 other people here doing this anytime soon. But it would be nice to have it like kind of set up so that people weren't bumping into each other all the time. Although the thing that slightly complicates it is that, you know, the rivers are an option too. and I don't know how that could really be zoned. That might just be, I'd have to just think about that as like a pretty separate issue. Yeah, I hope they finish up soon there, Lemony. Captured back the system. Now we have control. Too bad you won't be along for the ride. But is that like the game over screen or something from Night Trap? Sounds really familiar. In some scenes it is. Nice. That's cool. That's really cool if they've got like different ones depending on what happened. That can be like a really fun thing in games, or unique like game over, or even like bad endings. It can be fun to see like all the options. Rivers. I think they're a little more free right now. Yeah, this might be a low scoring contest here, at least for me. Just accept dying there, so you thought of it more. I think I get you. I thought I'd get this last one. Oh, way to go, Marzi. Congratulations. May I offer you a gold rose for your victory. And thanks for playing, Angel. Appreciate you participating. Keeping the competition fierce. Alright, let me go. I think I have to grab that out of storage. I'll meet you by the airport if that's alright, and we'll have to finish up for today. You never win? Do you need a guide? I would definitely, I would need like a strategy guide for Night Trap, or Night Trap. I know, I did actually mention it on stream, I don't know, I think a few days ago that I started playing some classic SimCity and was just doing so badly at the practice mode. Like, could not make my city. It was failing like immediately at the 5-year mark. SimCity. That's a different story altogether. Some decent comics. Those are some okay comics. So I went and I found like a 20-year-old strategy guide. Tips and tricks on how to play SimCity better. Better luck next time. Here you go, Mars Girl. Congratulations. And thanks so much for coming by today, everyone, and helping me produce my recipes and for hanging out. It was a fun one. Fun Tuesday today. Have some safe flights back, please. And, so yeah, I am currently planning to be on later this evening, in 7 hours-ish, with some N64, some Pokemon Snap on N64. Barring any unforeseen difficulties, hoping to finish that off. Yeah, you'll be showing tricks in the easy game SimCity. I'm not yeah, I don't know, that game's got some challenge to it. Maybe the NES version is... I don't know, I think it's like pretty much identical to the Mac version actually. I think it's... the code was almost copy-pasted from that version, from what I hear. Now, to be fair, here's the thing though about old games sometimes, is those were supposed to come with manuals and like how to play. And sometimes even like small guides or things that tell you how to like get through the first section or something like that. And those used to act like people were supposed to have those to know how to play the game. Now it's coming up. Don't you worry, Lemony. And I feel like SimCity is one of those. I'm willing to bet that the PC and Mac releases of SimCity had some actual useful literature in those boxes with them that told you how to play the game. And let me tell you something. When you just start playing the NES one and you have not played classic SimCity before, you actually don't get really any guidance on it. Your favorite part of the stream is the bench hype. Right on. Let me just edit this here, because I never like it when an old dodo code comes up. Alright, but that is going to do it for this morning. Thank you so much to everyone today. Thank you so much for watching, talking, hanging out, lurking, all of it. I really appreciate it. I will be back on tomorrow as well with more Animal Crossing, same time. And again, I'll be back on this evening. I don't know why I'm just repeating the same things, but thanks so much everyone. I hope you all take care. Don't worry if you can't make it later, obviously. Yeah, take care out there, be safe. I really hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye, Lemony. Bye-bye, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I don't know. Let's... Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, bye-bye, Angel. Let's see who's live now. I'm pretty sure Satellite is on. Great, yeah. So we will, gonna raid the X Satellite. And the good... Oh, looks like she's playing Minecraft today. So that can be a fun difference. I think... That's what I've thought about doing. Everyone can say bye-bye, but I like that you started it, Lemony. Take care, and say hi-hi.